Good morning, everybody. We'll go ahead and get started. It's 9 o'clock. Go ahead and welcome our probate judge, Judge TAMARA Aldridge. Go ahead and tell us what you wanted to.
Oh, you want me to go ahead and go right now? Is that all right if I stand right here, or do you want me to go up here? I am actually just here to request that basically a two-step increase for employee number 2956. And as you all are very aware, we have a little bit of an election coming up in the next couple of months, and myself, my chief clerk, and our court clerk, we are it. That's who handles our elections. And we never filled a vacated assistant bookkeeper position that was apparently vacated. I want to say in the fall of 24, and the reason why we didn't fill that was because we had so many new employees coming in. Well, it's hard to believe, but I've been here over a year now, and so we've got several employees that are doing great, but we have one in particular that we want to go ahead and put in that position, which will help alleviate some of the duties that my chief clerk has, hopefully, and she can help me focus more on the election. So that's all we're requesting today, is just a two-step increase for employee number 2956.
Thank you very much.
Yes, y'all have any questions for me, or is that good?
No.
Good. We all have a great day. It's good to see you all.
Thank you.
Thank you for allowing me to go first. Y'all have a good day.
Next we have Sam Howell. Give us an update on PALS.
What?
Sam, your name? Yeah, you should give us your update.
I thought I was number 4.
Well, everybody else is Tuesday.
All right, well, thank you for the opportunity. Yes, I'm Sam Howell, friend. Today I'm with Friends of the Locust Fork River. But I'm not going to talk about Friends of the Locust Fork River. You all know about that organization. You may not know that we're 35 years old this year, that we're celebrating our birthday. I want to thank the commission for donating $600 that they donated to the Chamber of Commerce to create a prize award for the people, for one lucky person out of each district that participates in the Don't Drop It on Blount County trash campaign. It's part of the PALS statewide campaign, PALS being People Against the Littered State. And the Chamber of Commerce has posted all the rules and regs on their Facebook page, as well as Friends of the Locust Fork does do as well. We're trying our best this year, once again, to try to get more participation in the program. Each year it's a little bit better, but I'd love to be able to say a lot better. And I'm thinking maybe with this donation that the commission gave, we will be doing that. We will get more presentation. We're trying to keep a good line of communication going within it. Henrik, who is the Blount County contact for PALS in Montgomery. Hometown Bank, they've donated 3 billboards to the campaign, trying to get our communities involved in it. The Blount County newspaper, they do articles about the campaign in every one of the papers that they put out. They're doing their best to support it. WCRL, the radio station, is doing PSAs to support it. Last year, Blount County board members went to every town in Blount County and spoke to their town council meeting, trying to get them involved. It wasn't very successful, but I can tell you that Blountsville is very involved in the trash cleanup. They are working hard. But we have a ways to go. We have a ways to go, and I've got some ideas that might just work. And I bring these ideas to you because we're keeping up with the participants in your district that are sending in pictures to the Facebook page, applicable Facebook page, with the Chamber of Commerce. Right now, some of your constituents are participating, but there is one district that has 0 participation. And we really need to get that up, and I think you all can help us do that. An easy way to do it, which we are telling people, is a lot of people in this county go to church. It's pretty easy to get a youth group involved in picking up trash outside the church on the road, or going to the school and picking up trash on a Saturday when nobody's there on the campus. It can be done. Like I said, we've spoken to the mayors at the town council meetings, but haven't had a whole lot of results. But you being the commissioner may have a better rapport with the people in that town, on that town council, and can get them involved. All we have to do is take a picture of us picking up trash using a PALS trash bag, and on the Facebook pages or the locations, you people have been very kind to stock these bags at your shops, and that's being advertised. We have put in the paper and everywhere else the location of the shop along with a contact person. Or you yourself would be a good idea. Just get out in front of the shop with a couple of your team, pick up some trash, more than a few pieces of paper, and get y'all's picture and post it. The county commissioner is involved in trying to make the county a better place. It's not hard to do. And with the reputation you all have, managing your districts, I think it would be very effective on your Facebook page, or the county's Facebook page. And particularly if the picture goes into the Chamber of Commerce on that Facebook page where we're collecting photos of people picking up trash. It's not that difficult to do. I wish, this is a after the fact problem. Where we really need to make an effect is to keep the trash from getting on the roads, on the river crossings and in the rivers. And it's just, Annie Litter, you may be familiar with her campaign 30 years ago. She has talked to 2 different generations of kids, and we haven't had much luck. And we don't have a lot of support. Let me back up a little bit. The transfer station, garbage transfer station is in Hayden. It collects trash. A lot of people bring the truckload of trash, garbage, to that transfer station. And it blows out. It blows out of the back of their truck. I have picked up bags myself. You can tell it came from a household because it's that 15-gallon white bag. And it was just loaded up too much and it flew out. There's 2 that I saw on the way here today. So those roads going to that transfer station in District 1 are very infamous for collecting trash. Maybe when your people's trucks drive by, they can just stop, pick that trash bag up, put it in the back of the truck and dispose of it accordingly. Or better yet, go through it and find out where it came from. Or better yet, call a deputy in and say, we're going to open this bag up and we're hoping that we can find out where it came from, who it came from. I did that several years ago when I found 2 trash bags on my property. I opened them up and sure enough, I found a pill bottle. And with an address, and it was really easy to contact that person, which I did. They said they had no idea it had come out of the back of the pickup truck. Well, it was 20 feet off the road, like they had thrown it in the woods at my house. So I'm not so sure that's the truth. But I'm sure it had an effect that I took all the time to contact that person.
Well, Sam, we'll definitely get the sheriff's department out there, and we can get the litter crews to focus on those 2 roads.
Yeah, and the sheriff's department could do more. I haven't looked to see how many littering tickets they've given out. There are some little signs around the county that says $500 fine for littering, but I'm not sure how that's been applied, if it's been applied at all. Even if I get pulled over for littering and they give me a warning, particularly if it came out of the back of my pickup truck, I'm going to think twice about the way I get it loaded up.
Well, Sam, I'll tell you this, we budgeted the sheriff's department overtime for the last several years to go out, and they have been going out some.
I'm good.
But I just 2 weeks ago, I got a call about some trash out on Railroad Drive. I went out there and got it up, but I mean, we don't really have time to stop and take pictures from those.
I know that it happens. I mean, your teams, your crews run across these illegal dumps and address it accordingly. But if we could try to figure out where it came from, and I know it's hard to figure out where it came from.
It's hard to get something
I looked in those
done.
bags and I didn't find them.
Yeah, I know it's difficult for the deputy to give a ticket for littering because they're going to have to watch it come out of the back of that truck. It's going to be difficult to do that, but there are ways that we can do a little bit more. I put on your right in front of your chairs a a brochure from PALS, People Against the Littered State, that kind of identifies where all this trash is coming from. Half of it blows out by accident. Half of it is thrown out the window or in an illegal dump. So I'm just asking y'all to, and I know you're busy. Every one of y'all have told me you're busy. I know you're busy, but maybe there's a way, you know, to contact your church, your team can contact your church. You just get the youth group to send in a picture. It's a possibility that youth group's going to get $100 that they can do something with. It's not hard to do. And
Well,
I
thank you,
really
Sam.
respect everything you do.
Sam, I think we can all do that, reach out.
What's the dates? It's going on for the month of, actually, in Blount County, it started a little bit earlier, but it's, PALS in Montgomery is for the whole month of April. The contest at the Chamber of Commerce, Blount County Oneonta Chamber of Commerce is putting on, ends on the 22nd of April. And at that time, they'll draw a lucky person from each district to win $100. And then they'll draw again for an overall winner for $300. So there's a chance you can win even more. I would like to put this up at your dumpsters. I have put 27 bags of trash in District 4 dumpster in Locust Fork. 27. It took me 3 trips to do it. Our volunteers have picked it up before the dumpsters got there, and I said, well, just take it to my house, put it in front of my gate. Well, they did. And it took 3 trips to get it there. But the dumpster is in a great location out in the middle of a field, but it's not identified whatsoever. And I have had one of these signs made that I would like to post at each of those dumpsters to let people know, okay, you're at the right place. This is the right dumpster. Friends of Locust Fork is paying for this. I will go around to all 4 of the dumpsters. 2 of them I need to put it in like landscape posts and put it up. 1 over in 2, I can put it on the fence.
Yeah.
You know, there's ways to do it, but I'd like to get your permission.
We've already filled up one dumpster at my yard and already had to get it changed out yesterday.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can't wait to share that news.
Yeah.
But anyway, think about it. I'd like to get your permission to do that. If you can give it right now, please do.
I'm fine when you put one on the fence at my place.
Okay,
Oh, that's
I'm gonna have to
fine.
have 3 more made. I just wanted to make sure that y'all might be on board on this. But anyway, thanks a lot for what you have done. I really think that your cash contribution is gonna make a big difference. We're gonna have 4 winners this year instead of only 1.
Thanks, Sam.
Thank you very much. I've got to go to another meeting, Blount County Tourism. You know how Leslie is. I got to go.
Good luck.
Thank you very much.
We'll see you, Sam. Thank you. Moving on to new business, consider approving minutes of March and the meeting and claims. We do not have any other meetings, any claims. Everybody's good with the minutes. She was, do you want to talk today or?
I was just gonna, yeah.
Okay, yeah, come on, I'm sorry.
Tuesday we have Josh Dawson and Eric London from the Alabama Department of Archives and History coming. They're the 2 that have been providing our museum assessments that we've been working with to try to improve different problems. So they will be here to kind of give y'all an overview of their assessment and make some recommendations on what we need to do to start improving everything. So if y'all have questions, they'll be here to answer it. So do you have any questions for me right now about any of it? Okay. I'm just gonna give y'all a heads up. Thank you.
Thank you, Kate. Do you have any comments or anything about any of the minutes? Or, I don't think we had any claims. Item 8, the resolution for extension week. Miss Amy will be here Tuesday to talk about that. Item 9, consider utility easement with Alabama Power for the multipurpose center. Coupled with item 10, consider ingress, egress, and utility easements for multipurpose center. Technically 4 total, 1 for power, 1 for utility, and then sewage, and then ingress, egress. Council and engineering departments giving advice and helping us with that. Item 11, consider purchase of furniture for the district courtroom. This will be through soldered courtroom contacted them, have picked out what we want. It's very similar to what's already up there in the circuit room, and they're willing to help us out again. Same everything for that and the jury pool. 12, consider surplus and sell by best means of transportation buses, assets 3890 and 4199.
Hey, I want to ask one thing, going back to 11. Mark, did you ever find out if there's any state level for the furniture?
There's not. There's some money in the presiding judge fund, but that'll be used for other furniture. Just this year. Next year might be a little bit different. Did you got any comments on Mark on the item 12 with the transportation buses? They're just cycling them out. Item 13, consider surplus and sell by best means 2011 Chevy Silverado asset 3454, the animal control vehicle. Is that the old one or the 14?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's the one thing that has been.
Dude had a new motor, a new transmission put in it a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
That's the one with the new motor.
I don't know.
I don't know which one. It's one of the two is new one.
They moved the cage and come on to the new one, or was the new cage and come?
No, that probably moved it. I would think.
Sure, that's the sheriff's department's baby. I'm not
Yeah,
sure
it
what
may
they-
be a new one because I remember a new asset for a Cajun account within the last year.
Do you know how they're gonna sell it? Keep it, dude.
I will. I'll find out today, folks, on Tuesday.
We'll get this next one too.
14, consider surplus and sell by best means 1994 GMC 3500 asset 7860.
That's one I thought we had on there last month, but evidently I didn't send it in.
What color's the interior on
Get it really, rust. It came from District 2.
There is no
Oh,
interior.
yeah.
There is no interior.
It's a swap back.
Squirrels and rats, and Robert pulled
How
it
many
out.
miles on that truck?
A gazillion.
I would think so. Holy cow. That should go in a museum.
I bought it from Minor, I think it was there when Robert Bullard was there, so.
Qualifies for a antique
Send that
vehicle.
to Barber Motorsports Museum.
You sit down.
I mean,
Don't let nobody steal it.
Holy crap. It's for less than 30 years old.
Well, we bought it for like $1,500 and put 2 Colfax on it, been driving it ever since.
Okay, all right.
Item 15, consider appointment for Pine Mountain Water Authority, term ending March 2026.
I'll have that Tuesday.
16, discussing the purchasing of leased motor grader asset 00001 for $101,090, District 4.
Did they finally call you lease?
So no, what that is. So it started with Gary got it because you can't do that in the next commission. So Gary leased it for a year, he thought, and then there was no end date to the lease, as y'all know. So I've been leasing that ever since I've been in office, and it was there when I got there. So the money I paid on it is over $200,000 over 11 years, I guess, 10 years. But I finally was at a point where I needed to figure out how much we're just gonna keep paying on this. So I knew if I turned it in, it's got some wear and tear on it, and they're gonna ding me on everything if I turn it in. Anything that has not, it's supposed to look like it did when it came off the lot, pretty much. So I just got them to get me a price to buy it, and that's the price.
So 2018?
And it's a no,
16?
it's a 15 or
Yeah.
probably a 15.
So it's gotta be at least 12 years old.
It's got low hours, and you can't buy a motor grader for this price nowhere. And I could actually probably buy it and sell it maybe not.
Yeah.
I currently lease it for really close to like $1,800 a month. You can't lease one, you can't rent one for that. And that's why I've always just leased it, but I would just as soon buy it now and get
That was that one.
clean that budget up.
It's never had a lease date on it.
That's right.
Yeah.
And we've had it so long, we know it runs, we know it's a good machine. All the kinks been worked out of it, so just soon try to buy it. And I'd like to use that, the Fund 200. I've talked with Mark. I can do it with 3 payments and have it paid off.
Consider use of office space at the Community Services Building for veterans. This is the building that's on Highway 75 that transportation currently is in.
They're in it currently, are they not?
There's veterans that, there's services out there, but this is, from when they were meeting at the, museum.
Okay.
They're wanting to get some of their, they have a little bit of, their property in the museum, and they're wanting to move it out, and, they need a room. There's somebody that was using that room, and they've been gone for, I don't even know, a year and a half, probably. So we have a room that would be.
So this is not one of the rooms, I mean, you just guys said they about, okay.
This, I think the room was traditionally used by a veterans organization in the years past,
Okay.
so it's something that's just kind of bringing it back to them. Item 18, consider various budget amendments. $1,000 and $5,000 to Animal Adoption Center for donations, and then $1,908 for animal adoption for sale of a fixed asset. You know what that was?
They sold their,
Van?
that old van last month.
$10,537 to engineering for a refund on paving project. $3,537 to sheriff's office recoveries on insurance. And $280 and $220 to District 1 sell fixed assets, 2 different vehicles. 19, update on courthouse renovation project. The holes have been cut in the roof for the new units for the return and supply, and they are, I think it's gonna be later on, if it's not tomorrow, it'll be beginning early next week. They will be installing the units, at least up on top of the roof, which will require closing off this back parking lot so they can move in the crane. We'll be ordering the courthouse furniture, roughly 2-week delivery period towards the end of this month and into May. And then
Is this the courthouse furniture that we're voting on Tuesday?
Yes, yes. And then our contractor will be, once the heating and air is all done, our contractor will be slowly putting in flooring and repainting and new doors, new windows, new trim. And it'll continue to reflect what has been done on the circuit side. And then 20 will be, consider a combined meeting on May 12th. It's a Tuesday due to engineering conference and county administrator conference in that previous week. That takes us to reports from
Update on the County Road 26, Fairman Drive Bridge painting project. This is our federal aid exchange fund project for this year. The project started on March 20th. We awarded the bid to Seminole Equipment out of Tarpon Springs, Florida. They started March 20th. They had a contract amount of $362,734. Currently, we've not paid them, but we should have an invoice coming up in the next week or so. So we still owe them that full amount. They have 90 working days to complete the bridge project, and they're currently at 15 working days. That's all they've used. The project's about 20% complete. They started on County Road 26 bridge with their containment system. They got it completed. Then they went to Perriman Drive Bridge and put the containment system on it, and they've completed it as well. And then they started the sandblasting on County Road 26, and they've completed the blasting on that bridge. So they'll start painting probably tomorrow on County Road 26 bridge, and then they'll move over to Perriman Drive Bridge and start the blasting on it. You can see from the pictures that I provided, that's the County Road 26 bridge. That's after blasting. So they have not started painting yet. They'll start painting on it tomorrow, and they'll do a 2-part system. So it's pretty incredible. I think
These
I
pictures are
understand.
after blasting?
that's after the blasting.
Looks like it's been painted.
Yeah, so I put some before pictures at the end. You can see what the condition of it was before they started. Which we've got some more pictures that I can show you at a later date.
Quite impressive.
So, yeah, they've been good to work with. We've had some issues with some traffic control that I think the commissioner's got some complaints about that we've worked through that with them. And they were a lot better the last couple of days with it. So, they think that they'll be done with, County Road 26 bridge by Monday. And then the other bridge will probably take them about a week to do. So we're thinking by the end of April, that should be done.
Good deal.
That was the next item I have is to discuss a potential TAP grant project at Palisades Park. So we have a TAP grant right now for the Swan Bridge Park, and the plans have been submitted to ALDOT for review. They have, they gave their comments on the plans yesterday. So saying we'll revise those plans to meet their comments, and then it'll be ready to be let to bid. So that project will be let to bid before the next round of TAP applications are due, which is May the 29th. So we can apply for a project. I know we've discussed doing a project at Palisades Park. I think the best way to do that project is as a scenic overlook, kind of like we did the US 231 project there at the river. I think that fits the guidelines of the TAP, what they want. So I've got Wagner Engineering. They're working on kind of a design and a cost estimate for it. We can ask up to $1 million, you know, the 20% match, so like below $200,000. But I don't think the project will be that much. So my idea, you guys can think about it. But my idea is to build kind of a tower system to where it'll be beside the bluff. You walk out kind of on a bridge to the top of the tower, which will be like an overlook. And then beside the tower will be a staircase going down to the bottom. If you guys, you know, think we should do something different, y'all can let me know. You can think about it. I'm hoping Wagner will do some kind of drawing. I know we talked about the one at Nakalula where the staircase is kind of in the bluff. We can do that as well. It's just going to take a little more engineering, probably be a little more costly. But if y'all would rather it be done that way, you know, we can figure something out. So I just want to put it on y'all's radar, you know, be thinking about it. In the month of May, the May commission meeting, we'll probably do some sort of resolution of support for it. There's a really good chance it'll get awarded, so we need to have a really good idea of what we want. I know the Swan Bridge Park thing, we've kind of went back and forth on different things, so I think we need to have it kind of nailed down, you know, exactly what we're looking for. I'd like to see some sidewalks maybe from the parking area to, you know, to the tower, but, so I don't know if we need to have a.
I like your idea of being able to walk out and walk down. Really get a good view of the scenery.
Yeah. We're gonna try to get some letters of support from the park board, from our legislators. So,
Rescue squad.
the rescue
was
squad, yeah.
big on that. They were the original
Jonathan Ledbetter,
measures.
he was very much, say, wishing and hoping that this thing would take off. It's starting to make a huge impact on emergency egress.
Yeah.
And this would definitely allow, you know, your average citizen that doesn't want to climb down the bluff to get down to the lower area where we can develop out, you know, some some other trails to kind of fully wrap around and attach to the other trails we already
I
have.
speak on behalf of the old people, we would like that.
Yeah.
I still think we need an access road coming from the bottom. I mean,
No,
no
yeah,
matter
I
if you
agree.
got a staircase or not, I think there needs to be something down there where all of our departments almost have a side by side now. It don't have to be something you can get a pickup in, but
I mean, you
for
can get a
anything.
vehicle up there, I've walked it, you can get a vehicle up to the bluff itself. It's a little winding, but you can still get something up there, which would help for emergency issues too. So, but it is, I think it's something that can kind of
I
expand.
think we just need to make sure we got the support of Commissioner Washburn since this is in his district and go from there.
Well, here's the catch. If we build an overlook off the bluff, it goes into his district. Part of it will be in District 4, and part of it will be in District 3, but the bluff is the district line. So it's kind of a joint District 3, District 4 project.
I mean, we can look at doing, what you're talking about, it'd be a trail, project, which fits the TAP guidelines.
Well, since that's in District 3, I nominate them to, build the road out.
We're gonna get the city to do that. That's-
All right.
I'm glad I'm surrounded by rivers.
One more update on the, Rickwood Gallery, you reminded me of that. The paving is supposed to start next week on it, so it'll take 2 to 3 weeks for it to cure, and then we'll do the striping, so trying to meet, middle of May deadline.
Conservation come in there, dug a little footer, put a oval island type curbing system, and they run the conduit for the wire, and it's gonna have automated gates, so like a camper comes in at night, just like on the main entrance now, they'll have a code to get in, and if you need to leave during the night, it'll automatically come up, so.
They update you on my payment?
Kinda. They think they're gonna be here at the end of the month, so, it's the end of April. That's kinda, they've got, so they're working on a project in Gunnersville. They're pulling those guys off to come do Rickwood, cause I arranged to about it. And then they said they're going back to Gunnersville to finish that project, and right now they don't have a project lined up for after that project. So the superintendent thinks that they'll be to your project by the end of April, but his bosses can always call him anytime and say, I need you guys. So that's what.
They had originally, was supposed to be there today at Rickwood.
Oh, I know,
And they
that's why I've been
slid-
keeping up with it.
They
'cause
slid the Gunnersville project in front of us.
we was coordinating my project with Rickwood, so when they
Yeah.
came to Rickwood, they come straight to me, and that's why I'm asking. All right.
Oh, I've got one thing, Mr. Chairman. As much as I hate to do it, I would like to have a brief executive session. I'm gonna give y'all an update on a couple litigation items.
Today?
No, I can do it Tuesday.
Okay.
Tuesday's fine.
So there will be a letter.
Yeah, I'll get one. I do have something for our attorneys. So I spoke with the city, this deals with the farmer's market. And I didn't put it on the agenda, because I didn't know if I would have the information today or if I would have it on Tuesday, but I got it today. And didn't know if it would please the commission for our legal counsel to meet with the city legal counsel for a potential lease agreement for the farmer's market to be at the old hometown market site. I didn't know if y'all could get with the city sometime between now and Tuesday and look at it.
I can do that.
So,
Scott.
thank you.
No problem. I'll get with Alex.
Yes, sir.
Do we want to put that on the agenda? I can add that.
Yeah, sure. And we can move forward and get some kind. I think I probably still have some rough drafts of some old agreements that should be in. Won't be reinventing the wheel or anything.
Gotcha. Thank you, sir.
No problem. My pleasure.
Only other announcement is, maybe the Blount County Commission will have a combined work and business session on May 12th, 2026 at 9 a.m.
Why do? We haven't voted on that. Why do we want?
Oh, that's, that week with the Thursday, engineering conference and,
Oh, yeah,
conference.
6, 7, yeah. So I was supposed to win 2 of them, but I can't. Yeah. That's it?
Just something for y'all's radar, April 23rd at 10 a.m. is the Apex Disposal Public Awareness Session to be held at the Hayden Community Center, and we do have to have someone appear there for the commission, no matter who, just somebody. Just wanted, I guess I could have talked about that Tuesday, but just, it's on my mind, so I thought I'd let y'all know.
What time?
It's at 10 a.m. on the 23rd. And of course, our public hearing will be May the 12th, and our notice has been in the paper, so we've done what we're supposed to. There.
And May 1st at 11 a.m., the Blount County Veterans Memorial Park will be the grand opening.
So what time is that?
11 a.m., May 1st.
Traditions Park celebrating 50 years this Friday, have a fireworks show and some music and stuff. Yeah, I didn't either, but I was like 6 the first year I played there, so I've been there for all 50. And then the primary school is actually 50 years this year also. They buried the vault when I was in first grade.
Oh, they gonna open it?
They can't find it.
Can't find it.
Oh,
So Miss Bond, the principal.
secret location?
Well, she spells dug it up already.
It's been passed on from principal to principal, and you come a few paces off this front corner, and then go this many paces towards 160. And we had a Doppler, Blount Utilities brought their little Doppler thing up there, it was like a push
We
lawnmower.
couldn't find it.
We found a couple of field lines, some other stuff, but no.
I talked to them this morning, or actually a day or two ago also about it, but they wanted you to make sure you knew they're willing to come in there and look more. You know, everybody was just like, well, it ain't there, and he's like, we can keep.
They didn't put like a monument or something, or?
No,
There's one up by the corner.
Nobody remembers it? When was this?
they drew them
In
about 50 years ago.
1976.
Okay,
That's what David said the other day, he looked at me and Ken Parker, the school system, he's like, y'all was here, y'all don't remember? I was like, I remember putting a picture in there.
They do have a treasure map, but it's
And it is literally a treasure map.
yeah. So it says like 2 paces over and 60 paces over.
can't believe they didn't even put a marker or anything.
Well, there's a marker there, but it ain't where
It's not where it's supposed to be.
no,
That's awesome.
it's under.
And
Y'all might
the
wanna
other
dig
thing I
deeper.
asked is it didn't say how deep it was, so.
Somebody dug it up.
You know, if you just
How far down does that little radar thing
Oh,
go?
it goes
Oh,
deep.
deep.
Oh, okay.
It's gone.
Somebody dug it up in the middle of the night.
I don't know.
Probably the next week.
It's just such a secret location.
I told the principal, I told Kim Hartson, I said, well, you can celebrate 50 years, you just may not have a.
Yeah, well, you know.
Anyway.
That's it for today, guys. Thank y'all. Thank you, everybody.